Hi, I'm Jeanette Sims. My role here at Bathmind is Chief Operating Officer. I've been at Bathmind for 6+ years, and my areas are overseeing strategic, part of the operational day-to-day, and supporting senior leadership in their roles, and to really focus on Bathmind being that front and centre for mental health across Bath and North East Somerset. So we're seen as a medium-sized mind. So we've got about 100 members of staff, but many of them are part-time, many of them are volunteers, and that's why it's so important that when they need the help, that they get it in a timely way. So we were very small to begin with, and so our needs were very different, but we've grown. We're multifaceted, multi-sites as well. And with that, we just couldn't afford to have a kind of fragmented, disjointed type of IT support. And we really need to have that kind of person-centred understanding of what we do. We're fully trauma-informed in everything we do, and we need to make sure that that extends across all of our infrastructure, including IT. So we do really value a recommendation, and we had other partners that we work closely with who've mentioned ITRM, so that was a really good way for us to know there's already good relationships across the charity sector. And then it's the relationships from the outset. So we've always had such a great working relationship with Wayne. Always been available, always been accessible, always understanding the level of complexity that we're dealing with in terms of mental health, because we have so many different services as well. We're quite unusual in terms of a local mind. We've got such a range that we really need to have that kind of interconnected support where people get us, know us, and really understand what it is we're delivering. I think our crisis alternative services, breathing space, place of calm and Mindline, these are services that people are using every day of the week, 365 days a year. And so for me, tackling any challenges in the infrastructure and being able to just get through to that help is our biggest priority. And it's making sure, and ITM have worked with us on that, and on getting things clear, in place, accessible, timely, and that's so important to us. I think we've saved time across the whole organisation, and I think that in terms of environmentally, productivity, and just that kind of ongoing knowledge, we've certainly found a way that we've got shared skills and understanding around IT. It's not just about resolving a problem, it's telling us how we can resolve it in the future. And there are things that we can do ourselves as well, which can make such a significant difference. And for me, the ITRM team, and especially Wayne, they just go the extra mile in being able to make sure that we can see the problems before they're starting to arise. Yeah, for us, they're supportive. They feel like an extension of our team. So it feels like we've got our own, IT just there at the end of the phone. And I think it's that bit about future-proofing for Bathmind. If we've got something coming up, we know that we can talk to them about it. And they may have additional solutions or other things we can do that streamline and just make things so much easier to take forward to the next stage. It's everything. It's safety, it's continuity, it's peace of mind, but it also, in the biggest way possible, allows us to focus on what we're actually here to do, which is support people with their mental health, build resilience and hope, so that we don't have to then manage those kind of day-to-day IT-specific things. We can do the job in hand. I think I'd say that if you're looking for someone who's actually going to do the legwork, take time, really understand your needs, has a genuine approach to understanding charity and what they do, and a willingness to collaborate, then for me, ITRM are a really safe pair of hands for you. And I think you cannot underestimate how important that is for anybody within our sector and wider. I think because they've got technical knowledge, but also a real person-centred approach. So for me, I'd be recommending an organisation that can really come in, get to know you, understand you, embed you in the things you need, but also provide solutions you hadn't even thought about. There's a range of different other things that ITRM offer to us, and that could be anything from sort of understanding a little bit more around new technologies and new systems, and how we've even been working on a roadmap of how we can improve and just create new ways of being able to work to improve efficiency and effectiveness.